My biggest business problem right now is prioritizing my time and getting my work done and, get off Clubhouse.
It sounds to me like you feel like there are too many distractions that are pulling you away from doing the important work. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And how do you know that it's a distraction for you right now? Like, what's signaling to your brain that maybe we should stop doing this?
I'm seeing some of my work fall through the cracks now. I sometimes forget to respond to my existing clients. I'm not getting my own content marketing done for myself. And then just the sheer amount of time I'm spending on all the other distractions.
Okay. If we were to ask your phone time spent on app, what's it going to tell us in the last week?
Oh, God. I don't know. So I don't look at that metric because I'm terrified of it.
Well, if you were to guess, what would it be?
No, I'm going to guess about 40 hours a week.
Okay. So it's probably 60 hours a week is what I'm saying. So you're spending 40 hours a week, which is a full-time job on Clubhouse. And if you were to just guesstimate, of those 40 hours, what percentage are you hosting rooms versus you listening in?
Very little. I think less than 10% of me hosting rooms.
And when you're hosting rooms, what's the nature of the rooms, the topics that you talk about?
They're usually about marketing. So trying to teach people something about marketing, giving them the opportunity to ask questions that might help them move their business forward.
And is this what you want to be known for?
So I'm a little torn because everybody comes to me for marketing, but my view is that marketing is not rocket science. Like, there are clear formulas on what to do, and what people really have are more mindset problems. And so they come to me for marketing, but I usually end up having to life coach them through mindset problems.
Is that what you want to be known for?
I do. I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Okay, this is very interesting. Let me rephrase the question. I'm being a bad questionologist right now. What do you want to be known for?
I want to be known for making people feel better. Is that too vague?
A little bit. Through what process?
Through coaching. Maybe a little bit like how Tony Robbins is, but that sort of, they talk to me, they feel better, they take action, they move forward, stuff actually happens for them.
How would you describe Tony Robbins, like, as a job title?
Super motivator, super inspirer. I'm not even sure how to describe him. I know he's a coach. Yes.
Would you consider him a personal development coach?
Yes.
Is that okay? Because super motivator is kind of fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a byproduct of his energy, right? Okay, so you want to be known in the universe as a personal development coach.
Yeah.
Okay, and how far away are you from that today?
I'm pretty far.
Okay, scale 1 to 10. 10 is like your Tony Robbins. What number would you give yourself, 1 to 10?
A 2.
All right, there's a lot here. There's many different directions I could take this conversation, and I want to see if I can make this productive and tie it back to sales, okay? Let me ask you a question. If in your ideal world, from a 2 to where would you like to be? There's Tony Robbins, there are not many Tony Robbins, so we'll just put him at a 10. Where would you be where you feel like, yeah, pretty content? What number would that be?
A 6.
A 6. Fantastic. Okay. Do you have in your mind other people who are in this space that are 6s? You don't have to tell me who they are. Just curious.
I do.
That's very good. So you're at least clear with your goals. Okay. Now, if you can rub the magic lamp and have a genie grant you a wish, is this the wish you would ask for? Genie, please move me up 4 rungs on the ladder, get me to the 6 so I can live my dream and fulfill my purpose on this planet. Would you ask for that?
I would, but now that you're saying a magic lamp, I'm like, it should at least be a 7. But yeah, I would.
Yes, you're right. It should be a 7. You're absolutely right. So you're like, yes, but I'd ask for a 7. Okay. Now, I don't know what this means to you emotionally, personally, financially, professionally, all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to assume it's pretty important if it's one of your wishes. You get 3, so there's still 2 more. You can wish for world peace and hunger and all that kind of stuff. But your first wish gets you to 7. Now, if someone could provide a detailed plan to work with you one-on-one to get you there in, let's say, 3 months, would that be valuable to you?
It would be super valuable.
Okay. Help me understand how valuable that would be to you. Like, what would that be worth to you on a financial level? How would it make you feel too?
So you want like an actual dollar amount?
Well, let's start with the feelings first. Yes.
I would stop feeling so insecure. So I would feel more certain about my place and how I present myself. So I keep flipping back and forth between calling myself a business coach and just a life coach even.
Yes. Anything else?
I think I would just feel more clear, just that clarity. And yeah, I'm not coming up with anything else.
That's good. So you're going to be more confident. You're going to have a certainty to yourself and have clarity, right? Yeah. So I'm going to imagine with you right now, imagine 3 months from now, and we're like looking back, it's like, wow, you've been able to accomplish all these things and you've set up a new business and you're an authority figure in this space. Now let's talk about your business. What would that do for your business? How much would you be billing? What kind of clients would you be working with? What do you think?
I'm guessing I would be charging more, like at least double my current rates. The kind of people I would be working with, I want to move forward or move closer towards working with career executives or high-level entrepreneurs. And right now I work with more beginner creative entrepreneurs.
So at the end of the year, if this all happened for you and you had a full year of being a personal development coach at a level 7 and you're able to double your income, how much money would that be?
I would pass 6 figures.
How far past?
It would just barely be past, like probably right at 100K or like 102K.
Okay, I like that. I like the specificity of that. 102K sounds an awesome number. Or 101,990. It's like, you know, here's the thing that I love to do with people. I want them to make their future self, the desired future state, as clear in their mind as possible. Because once you make it clear, you can form a plan of attack. When it's unclear, you just don't even know where to start. So the more ambiguous a goal is, the more difficult it is to realize. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you could work with a personal development coach to get you to that 7 in the next 3 months, what kind of money would you spend?
Depending on my trust in the person, but I'm thinking I would spend at least $10,000.
So we would then say if you could really trust somebody before, and this is very important, you would really need to trust them before you spend $1. Please don't do this just on a whim, okay? Because it's hard to make that money. It's easy to spend it. So you need to find somebody. And what kind of questions, like what were your top 3 criteria for trust be?
Whether they even understand my problem, if they have proven results, and do I feel connected to that person?
And how will you feel connected to a person?
It's usually evidenced by a combination of, do they really listen when I speak? And also, do they share the same views?
Okay, I'm just writing things down here. Sorry. Okay. So let me ask you this question. I've been listening to this. Let me just quickly recap, okay? It seems to me like your life purpose, your mission is to become a personal development coach and help people that are career executives or high-level entrepreneurs so that you can start to really make a dent in the universe. And if you're able to do this in the next 3 months with a clear plan with someone that you truly trusted, that understood you, that had proven results, and that took the time to listen, and also you have shared worldviews, you would be willing to spend about $10,000. You would contemplate doing that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you trust me, but if you did, if I put a proposal in front of you, put a plan, and we had a follow-up call, is this something you would consider doing?
Yes.
Okay, I hear reluctance there. Tell me about that.
I would have to think about it.
What would you have to think about? You could be honest with me. You could say, I don't trust you, Chris. You don't have a proven record to me, Chris. You could say anything like that. I'm okay hearing that.
I thought you said you've already proven the 3 things I needed, though.
I don't think I've said anything about what I've done. I've just asked you what you wanted.
Okay. My biggest hang up is I don't know how consistently you deliver results for other people.
Okay, so you're not sure about my results, right?
Yeah.
And what would help you to get over that? Like, what could I possibly provide to you that you would be able to see, like, yeah, I can get over that now?
I would like to see a list of at least 5 people, more like 10 people you've worked with, and I want to talk to them and hear them say that before you worked with them, they were, making this much money, and after they now make this much money and they now accomplish all this other stuff.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that would be it.
Are you sure?
Well, okay, if none of the three things I need have been proven, then I do want to see evidence that you even understand what my problem is and how to get me to where I want to go. So I would want, even before the proposal lands in my email, like I would want to see that you are able to show me what those steps in between would be to get me to where I need to go, or at least something like that.
What does that look like to you?
Some kind of brief outline.
Okay.
Like an outline of here's what we'll cover when we work together and here is what will happen for you.
Okay. A customized plan of attack?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No.
All right. So let me see if I can summarize this. I can sense a lot of reluctance from you. So let me see if I can address this and make you feel a little bit better about this. If you saw a proposal with a clear outline, a plan of attack that was tailored for you and what would happen in the next 3 months, along with a list of 10 people that you can call to check on the referrals. And if you came to the satisfactory conclusion talking to each one of these people that I was personally able to help them to get from X to X and it aligned with the concerns that you had, would you be comfortable to say yes at that point?
No. Because the next thing I'm going to do is consider my finances and make sure I can fit this comfortably into what I can afford on a certain schedule. So I would realistically have to say, I need some time to save up and pay for this.
Perfect. Okay. So even if it were your ideal scenario, you still have to like reconcile your finances, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would there be a plan that could be put in place where you could pay it as you go? Would that help you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So how many different, what's your ideal payment plan that might work for you?
At least 4-month payment plan.
Okay. So if we did 4 payments of $2,500, you'd be more comfortable. You could make that work within your finances, right?
Yes. But
okay.
Do we start coaching after I've paid in full?
No. Here's what I'm thinking. You pay $2,500, we would start. Every month you would pay $2,500, and after we finish the 4th month, you would pay the final payment.
Okay, yeah, then I would totally be on board.
Okay. Let me ask you something. If I gave you a list of 10 people and you called a few people, if I replace that with something else, maybe even something better, if I guarantee to you, you'll be able to achieve your financial goals of hitting $102,000 in 1 calendar year from when we're done, would that put your mind at ease?
Yes. But then I'm going to question, how are you going to guarantee that?
You will tell me. It's up to you. I guarantee you that if you don't achieve that, you can have your money back. All of it. It'll be in the contract.
Oh.
Would you feel better?
Yeah, I would feel a lot better.
Like would you be excited to do this?
Yeah, I would be excited.
I like my prospective clients to be excited about moving forward. I want to make sure you're excited.
I would definitely be excited. Okay.
Is there anything else that I could do to make you super excited?
Super excited? I don't know. Meet your family?
We can arrange that at the celebration dinner. How's that?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. So here's what I'd like to do. So I'm going to send you a proposal, and here's what I'd like to do. Okay. I'm going to give you the clear plan that's tailored for you. I'm going to give you a list of people to call. I'm going to create a payment plan for you that's broken into 4 payments, so you don't have to pay me the final payment until the 4th month. And here's how I want to craft the guarantee. Okay. If in the first 6 months, you're not able to hit $51,000, you can ask for a refund, and I'll give you a refund right then and there. And if not, then you're on the hook for paying me. Is that okay?
So the guarantee is through the first 6 months for $51K.
Yeah.
And if I don't ask for the refund at that time, then I'm on the hook for the whole $10K.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Because that would be helping you to double your income. So if in that first 6 months, I'm able to help you get to what you're making today, I feel like I've done my job. Then you just continue your plan for the rest. But I'm leaving it open to you. So if you don't hit your financial goals, you don't owe me anything.
That's fair.
It sounds fair to me, right? I mean, if it doesn't, you tell me.
No, that sounds fair.
Okay. I'm actually very confident you'll be able to do this. If you're willing to do the work. Are you willing to do the work?
I am willing to do the work, but...
There's always a but with you. What's the but?
I will need help to stay focused. Is that what you can do for me?
Yes. I'm going to ask you to delete this app afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Actually, part of my marketing plan for you to be able to be seen as this person is to help you custom design Clubhouse calls that establish your authority and that you can actually help people. So we'll be doing this work the entire time.
That sounds amazing. I've already tried to do that and I have had inconsistent results. So that would actually be completely what I would want.
Yes. I think I know a thing or two about how to run Clubhouse rooms, so I think I can help you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. This sounds great.
Yes. I'll send you a proposal later today. Okay. We're done.